Now I think you guys are starting to get it. 70% of the sinister sisterhood are seeking a childish boy, a pool boy. You know they used to say pool boy back in the day. A childish mentality guy that she can manipulate and then get rid of when she wants to 80% divorce him and move on. Doesn't matter the skin color. Majority of the women who have no culture are seeking dudes who are childish and pandering, easy to control. Doesn't matter if he got a lot of money or not. Doesn't matter the skin color. Most women are looking for that. Why do you believe that most school teachers are constantly chasing after teenage boys when they got a whole bunch of older men available with pipe? The mentality of planet Earth has not changed. Women are looking for guys that they can control. That's it. Only the 30% of women who have unlearned that mentality can appreciate older men, appreciate businessmen, appreciate managers, appreciate supervisors, appreciate. The 70% of sinister sisterhood cannot. But let's get into it. All right, before we begin, if you're listening to my voice, please make sure you resubscribe to my channel. The algorithm is always unsubscribing my fans. So, hey, if you're listening to the sound of my voice, go to the bell and hit the all, okay? Also, if you're on Facebook, copy this video, share it on your Facebook. That helps me. Also, if you're on Twitter, copy this video and share it. Share it on your Instagram. Share it on your shade room. Share it. All right? So that more people can get into the conversation. And also leave a comment in the comment section. It helps the algorithm a lot. So let me give you one more advertisement. Always remember, your comments in the comment section of this video triggers this crazy algorithm to attract more people. So the more comments you leave, the more people get attracted to the video. Please contribute.
Let me tell you, it's something to that younger man, older woman dynamic, and society is going to make you feel bad about making that choice, ladies. Don't do that. Because when an older man dates a younger woman, we celebrate that. We be like, okay, turn up, Earl. Nah, fuck that noise. I want to do the same thing that Earl is doing. You know what I mean? And I find right now I'm in a phase in my life where I can relate more to a younger man. Men my age and up, they don't want to deal with me no more. They tired. They don't have time for the things that I want to do. They so tired. I'm tired of having intellectual conversations and debates. I want to have some fun. I want to eat a taco at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what I want to do. You can't do that shit with an old nigga. You give him a potato chip after 7:30, he fucking dies. You know what I mean? Some of y'all in here right now with an old nigga rubbing on his back, rubbing on his elbow, checking on him and shit. Now you trying to make him feel comfortable. That bitch ain't funny. Yes, I am. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? And I can impress younger men. You know what I mean? Like, ladies, you know what happens to you. When you get 30 and that, what happens? Your sex drive gets real high. Y'all horny right now. You need attention all the time. Earl, Charles, and Reginald ain't got time for shit that you got time for, sis. But little Man and Killer from over Compton and Crenshaw wear your ass out. That's what they will do, okay? And before I became a cougar, you know what I said? You know what? I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna do my due diligence. I went on a date with an age-appropriate, responsible person. That's That's what AARP stands for. I don't know if any of y'all knew that. And I went out with a lovely man named Clarence. You already know how this day went. It was a low sodium, low cholesterol, gluten-free ass meal. We had to keep checking his pulse and shit, make sure he was still with us. But I was still trying to impress Clarence because, you know, it's just a responsible, mature thing to do. So I'm telling him that I have my own house. He wasn't impressed. Right, he laughing at the shit, you already know. I was telling them, you know, I have a great career. He wasn't impressed because men at a certain age, they expect you to have your life together. Young boys don't know no better. They think I'm the best fucking thing that's ever happened to them. So while I'm trying to impress Clarence, I go to tell him, I was like, well, Clarence, I just bought a new car. And he was like, oh, okay, well, tell me about this car you got. Now, with the utmost confidence you've ever seen a woman have, I said, well, I just bought a 2008 Nissan Rogue. It has 185,000 miles on it. And it's really good on gas. Clarence looked at me with confusion and disgust, and he said, why would you buy a piece of shit car like that? And it was in that moment that I realized I didn't need that type of negativity in my life. I decided to make a change. I wanted to be happy. Had the same conversation with a 22-year-old man named Dante. It went a little different. I said, yeah, Dante, I just bought a car. He was like, oh, word, bitch, you driving? Because that's what they do. They bounce up and down, they move their hands up and down. I was like, yep, where you want to go? Right away, he was impressed with what I brought to the table. Dante and I have been together for 3 years. I'm extremely happy. Because like older dudes, they want to have conversations like they want to be so mature. Like I want to have fun. I want to do inappropriate shit. I want to fuck in the back of a Ford Focus. I want to fuck on futons and twin beds. That's fun. That's the kind of stuff that I want to do. You can't do that with an older man. Then it take too much preparation to get him ready. It take too much. You know what I'm talking about. Like you gotta suck start the dick. You know what I mean? Like. You gotta suck start it, you know what I mean? Like older men are like lawnmowers, you know what I mean? Like you gotta push the button 3 times, hold the lever down, pull the string. If that don't work, repeat steps 1 through 3. By the time you get the dick working now, you exhausted. You don't want to do the shit no more. You know what? Fucking Melvin, I'm good. I don't want it. I'm good. And then they want to talk to you. They want to have conversations at the worst time. Ladies, when it's time for them to give you a little taste below the waist. You know what I'm talking about. A taste below the waist. They want to have a conversation. Old nigga turn into a human resources director, want to interview you about your coochie. He has so many questions. When's the last time you washed that thing? Whoa, nigga, wait a minute. That is... First of all, that's an offensive question. We are women. We take care of the earth. We are creators. We are nurturers. Why would we ask you to go down on us without washing it off? But then don't get fancy, motherfucker, like you're not in the grocery store eating dirty grapes without washing them the fuck off. So, get the fuck out my face, Clarence. You know what I mean? Like.
Now, why did I start off there? Because did you see her stomach and her belly? I wanted you to, this is why I'm doing no face interviews and stuff like that. Do you see the mentality of a person who, now those are just jokes. Let's not take them literally. All right, they are jokes. But I'm using it to symbolize something for you guys and get you to understand. This is why I don't hate women. This is why I don't join you guys in punching at women, and I don't do all that. Because when you look at her stomach and her belly and stuff, she's having an opinion from the standpoint of she thinks low of these dudes. Notice this picture I have of this slave begging this white man. People are looking for black men to pander. People are looking for black men who can be controlled. Women are looking for black men who can be controlled. Women are looking for black men who pander. This is what it is. This is why so many women go after younger dudes. Even in high school, the teachers are going after the young boys. They know they can go to the bar and find an old guy for some sex. No, they want somebody they can control. And this is what you guys got to understand. All this stuff is about control. All this. And it's the same thing on the women's side. It's the same thing on the women's side. Some of you dudes, see, I'm being fair and balanced. Some of you dudes just want a chick that you can control. You ain't really trying to love the chick. You ain't trying to develop her, put no conversation, no game, no elevation in her ear. You got to put elevation in a woman's ear. Now, women get intimidated when you're smarter than them. I'm not talking anecdotal. I'm talking about across the nation. Women, 70% of the sisterhood is intimidated when they run into highly intelligent men. That's why they prefer pool boys and passenger seat boys. That's just what it is. Don't hate it. Just avoid it. Don't hate it. Just laugh and walk away and try to avoid it. But it's something that's always been like that since the 1300s. It's been like that. The 1200s. It's been like that. So women are always looking for a guy that's going to pander. Okay? And she's looking for a childish dude. For y'all who donate to my channel on a regular, you see it. And for all you new visitors who have not donated yet, you understand the wisdom that I'm dropping on you. You see these childish dudes and how childish dudes are elevated and sought after in our community. And how the dudes who are older and established are verbally hated. It ain't crying to point out the obvious. Nobody's crying about it. Nobody's complaining about it. But this is why the community is such a bad shape, because the matriarch are looking for matriarch males. And the only matriarch males who are available are the childish dudes. The beta dudes got picked off already. So these matriarch women are looking for the most childish male they can find. The one who laughs a lot, he's goofy, he loves cracking jokes and making her laugh. He wanna entertain her, and when he's not busy entertaining her, he wanna fight for her. Even if she created a fight that he blatantly sees she's at fault for, that gives him an opportunity to go hit somebody, go shoot somebody, so he can go do some jail time and prove to her that, when he calls her on the collect call, that he's a real man. I'm not making this shit up. I'm from the same hood y'all from. Did the same dirt y'all did. Threw the same bricks y'all threw. Out on the track just like y'all was out on the track. Y'all all see it. This is not rocket science. You see, when you're an established black man, you don't go through none of that shit. Women are trying to choose you. Women are trying to get your attention. Go to some of these tuxedo events and watch your whole life change. I don't care if you got a disability. I don't care if you're in a wheelchair. Go to some of these tuxedo events and watch your whole life change. But the more you're at these tuxedo events, you're going to realize you're a fish out of water, and you're going to have to understand the tuxedo lifestyle. You're going to have to understand how to hold conversations with a wine glass in your hand. You're going to have to understand, man, you a coon. See, you got to get away from that childish police officer mentality. We got this problem where we as black dudes, we pander so much that we don't even realize we pander. We're trying to police other dudes while at the same time saying, I don't care what you do. But yet you opening your mouth to try to police this other guy. You opening your mouth. Man, I'm just saying, I don't care what you do. Like I said, women are looking for childish dudes. They just looking for the giggly, giggly, giggly. They they looking for the dumbest dudes that they can find.
This is to all of Tavia's little boyfriends. This is her dad. She's a silly ass little. I understand that, and you boys are just playing into what she's putting out there. But the fact of the matter is that she's got parents that don't condone her bullshit, and I'm gonna prove it very well if you little sons of bitches stay off my daughter's Snapchat and all her other Instagram and all these other social sites.
And just to let all the boys know, she's got multiple boyfriends she's talking to, so if you think you're the only one, you're not.
And she's telling all y'all the same thing, so we're trying to teach her not to be a thought. So if y'all can help us to unthought this little thought, just stay away. Unfriend her, block her, go away, bye-bye.
And for those who are wondering, this is something that really started in Africa. There are several cultures of African people who practice goofiness. It's like a dating ritual. The more goofy and childish you are, the more the girls giggle and give you the opportunity for sex. You thought this was some American shit? No. It's unfortunately a lot of traditions of acting goofy, being goofy, and it's something that the Arabs started for Africans. Arabs don't do it themselves. They befriended a lot of Africans with this Islamic love mentality, and then they use Islam to capture a lot of these dudes. So it's the funniest thing, man, because the Bedouin people, before they became Arabs, they were called Bedouin. The Bedouin traders were not a group at first. They used to do contracts and be servants of Punt, servants of Sheba. They didn't come to power until they realized, well, these Africans, they just want to be entertained. So let's create a religion. Just like out of thin air, let's just create a religion. But we not gonna stick to it. We gonna have the Africans stick to it, and then we'll use it to gain more power and gain more land. It's just crazy. But anyway, I say all that to say that goofiness has become the standard now. Because women understand, man, a dude is disposable. This is why I tell you guys, stop being mad at women. Once you start understanding who the sinister sisterhood is, and you start understanding who the elegant 1/3 women are. The elegant 1/3 women, they're not like the sinister sisterhood. Okay, but they're only 33% of the sisterhood. They're only 30% of the sisterhood. Some of those are 4s, 2s, 3s, but guess what? They appreciate men. Okay? That's something you guys got to understand. You'll stop joining these circle jerks hating on women if you simply understand that 1/3 of the women are great. 2/3 of the women have a anti-male approach to the world. They're looking for a guy to use. And as long as these mayonnaise men keep writing laws for women, and these mayonnaise men keep helping women, that's why I tell you, dudes, stop helping women. And then everything will go back to the way it was. Stop helping women. They're equal. Let them help themselves. I'm not telling you to hurt women. I'm not telling you to work against women. I'm just saying stop coming off your white horse with your knight armor on helping women. Because the more you help, the more they don't appreciate. The more you help, the more they don't appreciate. You remember, like my other video says, a queen of Sheba will murder her brother. And that's actually what happened with the Queen of Sheba. She wanted to kill her 15-year-old brother because the father wanted the son to have the throne. And that's what the whole thing was with Queen of Sheba. You know what? I'm going to go have sex with this foreigner so I can get this foreigner to bring his army back to the place where I was born and kill the people who raised me just so I can get the throne. You guys got to wake up to what's really going on here. Okay? You got to wake up. You hate the sisterhood, but you don't hate the elegant 1/3 women. The elegant 1/3 women are great. And you got to be fair and balanced to have that type of mentality. Get away from these goofy dudes who want you to just hate women all the time. Giggly, 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 giggly. They're the main problems because they've been helping women for so long. They don't even know what it's like to just laugh and walk away. Some of these dudes will never grow up. They'll be Peter Pan forever. And they want you to be Peter Pan with them. But remember, 2 of the Lost Boys died hanging out with Peter Pan. You can't be a child forever. So it's not about getting women to change. It's about stop helping women. That's what makes them change. A judge makes a woman change. A bunch of lawyers makes a woman change. At a higher percentage. You're always going to have some 10% situations that are 10% situations. But 90% of the time, you get a lawyer. You make sure the judge is on your side. You make sure your evidence is. That's what makes a woman get in line when she can't fight the law. That's why so many people want to change the law. But if we can just stop these mayonnaise men from always creating these laws to help women, we wouldn't have these problems. Get rid of the Ronald Reagan laws today, all y'all problems go away. All of them. Like poof. And once again, I'm going to end on a good note. A lot of these women are not bad. But you just got to realize 70% of the women want somebody to kiss their booty 24/7. That's what all this is about. Why won't you obey me? I'm a woman. Why won't you do what I tell you to do? I'm a woman. Why won't you kiss my booty on command? I'm a woman. Why won't you let me humiliate you in front of my girlfriends so my girlfriends will pat me on the back? This is what it is. If you can appreciate the wisdom I have just dropped on you, you know, these gender wars are a waste of time. They don't help nothing but white sons. White sons are the beneficiaries of black gender wars because white sons get to walk through freely knowing that nobody's going to take their corporation or their contract because black folks is too busy verbally tongue twisting each other. If you want to donate to the King of Classy, man, you know what a King of Classy Cash App is. Contact us, man. Go ahead and drop something nice. Show the level of appreciation to the video and the wisdom that we dropping. We try to build something different, man. We don't want to be over there complaining and arguing. You know, it's all about something different, man. So this is the next level of the game. As you can see, the manosphere is a joke. You know, the people just grifting ain't really living how they claim they living. You got that fresh and fit nonsense going on. You know, hey, look, we're trying to build something different, man. So donate to the King of Classy. Much love. We'll be talking to y'all soon.